Well, welcome to another series of My Throw. I'm Rod Harrington, and this is where we analyse the professionals' throws. And this time, a real treat for you. A 5 times world champion, and this guy took darts to the heights in Holland. It's Raymond van Barneveld.
Hey
Barney, thanks for coming and doing this.
Cool.
Now, what we're going to do first of all, we just have a look at Barney's darts.
Yeah. Well, this is a new system of target. This is the 8th system. You can unscrew this. So with this system, your flight can never ever fall on the ground anymore. It's a screwing system. So.
And of course that's easier when you're nervous. Instead of trying to put the prong into the end, that just screws in. So that'll help when you're nervous as well.
You just screw this, and this is the spin. You can have the tighter one as well.
And also with it spinning,
and you can't get it off.
When a dart comes in, instead of it deflecting, the flight would just move. So less deflections off a dart flight that spins. His stance. Yeah. There are like three ways of standing. That's really block hole right up against it. It makes him get as close to the board as he can get. The other ways is point on.
Well, Ronald Shulden is like this, right? So it's more distant from the board.
Absolutely. With being like this, you can hold your balance better because you can lock it there, which locks the ankle, which locks the hip and the bum. And for me, it's a better stance, a more solid stance. Right, let's have a look at the line. Like a lot of players now, Barney's a big tall guy, but look at that straight line from the head right the way down to that foot. That's a straight line. You don't see Barney fall over on darts or anything because he is locked in position and can't move any forward. Now as we come up, head dead still, another good trait of Barney's, never moves his head, and that's another one we go on about this on My Throw. Don't move your head. Now let's have a look at this action. This is as smooth as it gets, fellas, in darts. Long and slow, the Ernie Els of darts. Any of you know about golf? Ernie Els, they call him the Big E's. Well, this is the Big E's at darts. Let's have a look at this elbow. Look at that. This elbow does not lose its height when he's releasing. Well, let's have a look at Barney's shoulder now. Now, I keep saying about keeping your height in the shoulder. Don't move your shoulder forward because that'll make hip fives. Look, that shoulder's not moving at all to one side or the other. And that keeps his arm on line. Now, if we look at his arm on line on the release, let's have a look at the release. That is straight down the line. And this is a 180, believe it or not, fellas. Oh, that was close. But you can see that's straight down the line. And that's, if the shoulder moves in, as we've said with other people, the shoulder moves in, you're going to hit fives, or you're going to overreact with the wrist. With Barney, it's just in here and it's gone. Let's have one more throw and we'll just see where it comes back into the eye. It comes right back in, just down the side of the eye. Every time. It's so close to touching his cheek there, but look at that. That flight is right on the eye line. So he knows it's there and it's just a good release. It isn't over here like some players are in here. It's right down the line. Just show us how you hold the dart, Barney.
So the grip of the point is really important. You see I got nearly 4 fingers on, only this finger is on the barrel and this one. And the last 3 fingers are on the point. So this finger is really important for my grip. And like Rod was saying, when I release the dart, this finger leaves, and then it's so important that it goes just on time. Otherwise,
a lot of players have like this, but with Barney, it actually sits in the little finger. And if he doesn't get that perfect and get that out the way, if it goes out the way too early, look what happens to the dart. It will dip. So it has to be released at the perfect time to make sure it hits the target. Because Barney is tall, his rainbow is not as high. It comes in pretty straight, a bit like a Max Hop. He throws his tall and throws his dart high. But we see that, look, it's not that high. It's a good, smooth throw. Well, Barney, I can't thank you enough, mate.
My pleasure.
We've known each other a long time. Did we ever play each other?
I can't really.
Oh, we did. I won. Don't worry about it.
Maybe the beginning of the PDC.